Hi, my name's Luke Schenzel. This is my 1997 Landcruiser 75 series. When I bought it, it was pretty stock standard, normal farm style looking ute. She was all white, just the standard alloy tray, white sun raisers, whatnot. So it's definitely changed over the times. I've put the chrome wheels on it, painted it the metallic blue, custom built my own aluminium tray to suit, and yeah, mounted awning, rooftop tent, shower tent, all the accessories needed to go touring. Originally didn't know exactly what colour I wanted. Originally in my head I was thinking more of a light metallic blue, but it just it didn't sit right when I'd done some test paints. And I found this colour off the new 200 series Landcruiser. It was called a Midnight Onyx Pearl, I believe they call it. And yeah, I'd done some test paints with that and it looked nice, so that's what we went with, and I'm glad I did. The first big test for it was Cape York about a year ago. That was the deadline to get the thing finished and across the line. There was mainly sleepless nights and long days to get it done, but it done well heading up there. No major dramas, just a few bolts rattled out here and there, and we had a dinted rim along one of the tracks, but nothing a hammer couldn't sort out, so kept on our way, made it up there and back, and it was an excellent trip. So the plates I actually found come up on Facebook Marketplace. One of the guys posted it up and I jumped on then, I'm glad I did. It had just the standard plates on it, and it didn't suit the car, so I was toying around with a few different ideas of what to buy, but these things popped up and they were perfect, so I jumped on them. So yeah, I got 33-inch tyres, Goodyear Wranglers, and they're on the 10-inch chrome sun raisers, they're neg 40 offset. Yeah, so we've got a Bundu top rooftop tent mounted on top. I've had the thing 5 years now. It's been on a few different cars, and it's so handy. It's electric actuated up and down. You can keep everything stored in there. It's the best thing we've bought. It's a standard 1HZ diesel that comes with it, 4.2 litre. But I have mounted it's got a Kinagawa turbo on it with a water-to-air intercooler on it. Custom Fats Fab airbox, and I've chucked a snorkel on it just for some better intake. Pretty much my first car and first four-wheel drive before I pulled it apart to paint it. But yeah, I guess my parents and family have already had full drive, so I've sort of knew what I was getting into and knew how reliable Land Cruisers are. So I guess probably one big piece of advice was I guess spend the money on quality equipment. There's nothing worse than when things fail when you're out on a trip, and yeah, generally what you pay for is what you get. So yeah, spending the money is definitely worth it. I feel like the amount of hours I've put into this thing, I never want to sell this thing. So, and yeah, I've made it exactly how I want it, so I'd be silly to get rid of it. It's just time to enjoy it really, for as long as I can. Custom made the exhaust. It's all 3-inch stainless, and I put the stacks on it, but from the previous build, I learnt that stacks are pretty annoying on the highway, so I put a gate in behind the cab there, so I can switch between a normal mufflered exhaust out the back and then the stacks. So originally this setup come from a mate, so it's done the job and it works pretty perfect, but I'd love to just deck one out myself and have it exactly how I want it. Something probably a little bit bigger, but other than that, yeah, it's perfect for what I want at the moment.